Welcome to Hidden Hilltop Homestead and welcome to 2025. I cannot believe another year has flown by. It has been a very productive year and it's been full of growth and just amazing things and opportunities. And 2025, I feel like, is going to be even better. So, I wanted to talk a little bit about what my business and YouTube goals are for 2025, as well as reflect on some of the accomplishments from 2024. So, I'm currently working on some test swatches for some upcoming videos. That's what we're watching right now. But we're going to be talking about, the things that went right in 2024. So, first of all, I made 19 quilts, which is crazy. One of them was a crib and one of them was a queen size, but the rest were throws. And I can't believe I made that many. This is very, very part-time for me, and I feel like this year was just like crazy. I just can't believe I made that many. And I actually finished out the year with only 2 quilts in stock. Everything else sold. So, which I would say probably half of that was special orders, so it was already sold, honestly. But yeah, great year for production. I'm very proud of myself. My first year making rag quilts, I made 2, and then I think I made 5 or 6 my second year. So this is year 3, and I did 19, which is crazy. I made enough money with my quilting and with YouTube to upgrade some things around my office and my equipment. So I was able to get a new tablet and some programs for my computer for editing. I got a new microphone and I got some sewing supplies. I got a huge stash of fabric and batting and flannel and just different things to prepare me for the beginning of 2025 because I know it's going to be very busy. So yeah, I was able to really stock up and invest back into my business so that 2025 can just be a crazy good year. So let's see what else. I was gifted a sewing machine. So the sewing machine I'm using now is a Husqvarna Viking Designer SE special edition, limited edition. It's really fancy. It's all electronic, and I was using a Brother sewing machine before. This one's a Cadillac. A Cadillac. This one's I don't even know. Compared to my other one, it's crazy good. And I'm going to be able to do embroidery and a bunch of different quilting things. Right now, I just kind of use it for super basic stuff, but we're going to be expanding on those skills and services. So that's fun. I was also given a couple boxes of fabric, and a bunch of it was very vintage. So I'm excited to use a lot of that this year too. Well, in 2025, that is. And my grandmother actually pretty much gave me most of her sewing stuff. She had some rulers and self-healing mats, lots of fabric. So I got to go through all of her stuff, and it was just kind of a really neat hand-me-down, and I'm very grateful for that as well. YouTube related things, we had some awesome stuff happen. I started the year with about 300 subscribers, and we wrapped up the year at 2760. So crazy amount of growth for a year for somebody who didn't really start posting until June. I was not making consistent content until June, and I think I was starting to put out a video every week or every other week. I missed a few weeks here and there, but it's been wild. I'm so thankful for anybody who watches my videos, for you guys who are subscribed and come back, week after week to see my stuff. It's just so amazing. I finally got monetized in November, so I had the month of November and December to actually make money from YouTube, which is amazing. And again, thank you guys so much for watching this stuff and showing up. I just truly appreciate your support. And this year I attempted Quiltmas. So Quiltmas was going to be a 12 video series from December 14th through the 25th. It was going to be daily vlog type style. However, life threw some wrenches into the works. We had internet outage pretty much every day for almost 9 days in a row. and that incredibly affected the upload ability of these videos. So I had the stuff ready, I just was not able to upload it because every time it started, the internet would go out. It would mess up the upload. I have to start again. My internet is really slow, so it takes me anywhere between like 3 to 6, sometimes 8 hours to actually upload a video. All of my uploads are during the night, so that, complicates things a little bit. We also had a death in the family, and then we had to, at the very, very end of the year, say goodbye to one of our dogs. So I took a lot of time just spend it with family because that's what was important to me, and it needed to be done. So now, with the new year, I do have more plans of, last year I met a lot of goals. The new year, I want to meet even more goals. I have a notebook where I have all of my goals written down. I have YouTube stuff, business stuff, money stuff. And then I'm going to be breaking down my, I would say my, not really goals, but like projects and content posting by the month. So for January, I already have a list of everything written out that I want to do. And just going to try to keep up with that, and it just writing things down in a notebook helps me so much. So that's going to be something that I hope I adopt and keep going through the year. So let's talk about 2025 goals. First goal is I want to be able to make 25 quilts. So that's 2 quilts a month plus like a working on one here and there. Totally doable. If I was able to make 19 last year, the fact that I have more time to dedicate to sewing now, I should easily be able to make 25, if not more. And I want at least 3 of them to be twin size or larger. I'm adding a day bed to my office so that I have the ability to photograph my quilts a little bit easier. I currently do everything outside. Weather and wind really affects that. So that's something we're going to be changing. But goal number 2 is to do a craft show. I had plans of doing one last year, but I just did not have the stock to do it. So we're going to build up stock probably around October, November, and do a fall craft show. I want to donate a quilt this year, which I already have my design in mind. I'm going to be donating to an animal shelter fundraiser. So we're going to be doing like a dog cat themed quilt, which you guys will get to see me put that together. I want to make a t-shirt quilt, and that's actually one of my special orders for January, so I know it's going to happen, but I'm going to be working up some test samples on old t-shirts just to see what it looks like, and make something awesome that hopefully a lot of people want to order. I also want to use up a lot of the fabric stash that I have. I have a lot of gifted stuff from last year, and then I have a lot of stuff that I bought, and I'm stocked up on the backing for quilts, and I do have a good bit of batting for the middle, and I have a ton of quilting fabric for the front. So we're going to be pulling a lot from stock. I'm not going to shop for anything unless I absolutely need to in January or February. And then maybe in March I can start dabbling and just buying when I want to buy stuff. But I have a lot to use. I want to get into live streams on YouTube. I think that would be fun, and it'd be a nice way to connect with my audience, as well as like we could work on some sew-along projects and just, answer questions and things like that. So I'm excited to try that, and I'd like to hit 5,000 subscribers. I think that's also very doable. I have a lot of tutorials planned, a lot of business stuff planned, and I feel like that's going to bring in new people, but it's also going to help keep your retention as well, if that's what you're here for. But we're going to be doing vlogs and a lot of the same stuff I'm doing. I'm just going to be adding on some other things. So very excited for that. I also plan on uploading every week. I am going to have a posting schedule that I'm going to try to strictly stick to in order to keep the channel going, and like you want to come here and watch this stuff every week, so I want to make sure it's there for you to watch. I'm very excited for that. And I'm also going to do 12 days of Quiltmas again, but we're going to be prepared this time. We're going to preemptively make some content and work on some things. And I also want to do like a blooper reel at the end of the year. I think that'd be fun because I have a lot of funny stuff that I end up cutting from my videos to make it a little more serious, I guess. But like, I have a bunch of dogs and cats. My husband's constantly coming in here and just telling me like stupid, silly things. So I feel like putting some of that stuff in here would be funny, and I know people would like to see it. And then I also want to expand Quilt Club. So Quilt Club's going to be the paid membership here on YouTube. So I'm going to be doing some live streams and making some Quilt Club exclusive content. So if you are interested, I will start making that stuff, and then I will be posting actual like I don't even know what they're called on YouTube, an actual like post talking about the fact that it's going to be uploaded, so that if that's something you're interested in, it's going to be available to you. I'm also open to content ideas. If you guys have anything that you want to see or you want to see more of, definitely leave me a comment. I'm always open to suggestions, just because like you're here to watch my stuff, so I want to know what you want to watch. And I also want to just again say thank you to everyone who has supported me, everyone who's come and watched my videos. It is so greatly appreciated. I love doing this. I love sharing my hobby with everybody. And it's just like the response and the support you guys have is just so heartwarming. Thank you guys again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.